Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner.
Some of Ben's aliens were just iconically dangerous. Aliens like Wrath, who was a tiger-like creature that was super strong, had an undying rage, and also had 2 retractable claws in each arm. Blitzwolfer was like a werewolf. He was strong, moved at insane speeds, and matched all that with sharp claws and teeth which he used to reap enemies to bits. Shocksquatch also had immense strength and generated high volts of electricity during attacks. Frankenstrike comes from the word Frankenstein, and his abilities included superhuman strength. He could manipulate electricity, and was also very intelligent. Chromastone was a slim alien who could fly, could also absorb and generate energy, and was also blessed with unbelievable strength. Snarrow looked like an Egyptian mummy with abilities like shape-shifting, had pure strength, and could also regenerate his cells. Spider Monkey was just like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man with abilities like immeasurable strength, could crawl on walls, and could also produce webs which he used to swing with and attack his enemies. Upchuck was a short, bulky alien who had the power to consume any inorganic object, and could then spit what he ate into explosive bombs. He also had 4 long tongues which he used to grab what he consumed. Terraspin was a tortoise-like creature who had the power to manipulate wind itself. He could also fly and was very durable in terms of his airborne and his hard shell. Armadillo was as strong as they come, could also generate earthquakes, and was very profound in enhanced digging. The famous Upgrade was a technological alien who had the power to shapeshift, could also possess any type of machine or tech, and also had the awesome power of shooting laser beams. Eatle was a short alien that was surprisingly very strong, had the power of eating and ingesting anything, and also had the ability to shoot lasers just like Upgrade. Swampfire comes from the words swamp and fire, and his abilities were super strength. He had the power to produce and shoot fire, and could also manipulate any form of biological plants. Astrodactyl was supposed to be like those dinosaur creatures which could fly at super speeds, and could also produce shock waves. Crashhopper was like the grasshopper that we identify with, and its abilities were just super leaping and had a durable skull. The Great Lodestar was a magnificent piece of creature which acted as a very strong magnet, could also fly, and had the power of regeneration too. Accelerate was the Flash in Ben 10, and was the alien which Ben always chose when he wanted to escape or evade punches. The Fluffy Cannonbolt was a ball-like creature that had a durable and impenetrable shell, and could also form a ball and roll at super speeds. Forearms was the greatest, no doubt. His abilities were like that of Hulk. He had super strength, could clap and produce waves of destruction, and could jump very high and very far. Jetray was a creature that could fly at hyperspace-level speeds, and just like a ray, he could also breathe underwater. Heat Blast was like the Ghost Rider. He had the power to manipulate fire, could fly, and had some levels of strength. Diamond Head was a crystalline alien who was also super strong, could regenerate his crystals during fights, and also had the ability of crystal manipulation. Echo was a small creature who, just like Ditto, had the power of duplication, and could scream with sonic energy which could destroy the senses of his enemies. Humongosaur was an unbeatable alien who had super strength, could change his normal size from small to big and vice versa, and also had durable skin which was virtually impenetrable. NRG was a gigantic fella who was so strong, and could produce both radiation and heat from his body. Big Chill had the ability to fly, was intangible at will, and could also produce and generate ice from his body. And finally, the Great Gravitack, who was a scary fella that had the utmost power of gravity manipulation.